Greetings to my Ackerman family. Regardless of your role here, it should be obvious that we aren't standing still. Over the past 18 months, we've examined every nook and cranny of this business with the goal of improving your experience as stakeholders, which in turn improves our customers' experience. After all, exceeding our customers' expectations is what matters above all else. As we approach the beginning of a new year here at Ackerman, I'm very excited about the progress we've made that's put us in a position to win in 2019. You're about to hear from some of our leaders who are going to tell you exactly how we're going to do that. Welcome to the Ackerman Show.
Welcome to your favorite late night talk show, The Ackerman Show. I'm Nick B. I'm your host for the night. Tonight, we're going to talk about some incredible wins in 2018. And we're going to kick off a phenomenal 2019. Our New Year's celebration, our fiscal New Year. It's about to kick off. We got some special guests lined up for you today, including the one and only Tina Turner. That's right. You don't want to miss it. You want to keep it right here all night long. In 2019, our entire business gets streamlined. Ackerman Security has three main profit centers. Think of these like three different divisions of Ackerman. The Integrated Solutions Division represents our core traditional business model and will continue to operate and dominate the Atlanta market as we have for many years. Chris Bean is the new president of the Integrated Solutions Division. Chris will oversee all sales, installation, and service business within the Atlanta market. Mike Sands will continue to lead Ackerman Commercial Services, as he has so well in the past. We're excited about the growth plans Mike has in store for 2019, and we'll talk more with Mike in just a bit, learn more about those details. Our third division under the Ackerman Security Systems umbrella is Express, or the Express branch, and will be led by Ryan Jaime. Ackerman Express, also referred to as XP, will operate under the business name of Prodigy Smart Home, and it represents all residential business outside of Atlanta. We'll use a direct sales business model within the division, and we'll talk more with Ryan Jaime via satellite coming up shortly. All three of these Ackerman divisions will use the shared resources of Ackerman Corporate, including the finance and accounting teams, human resources, IT, customer care, the central station and the sales coordinators, the loyalty department, and the Ackerman marketing department. I will be expanding my role within the company as the new Vice President of Marketing and Communications, and Mark Goldberg will serve as the new Vice President of Finance and Accounting. All other department roles and responsibilities will remain unchanged. Right now, joining us live from Salt Lake City, Utah, we have the new President of Ackerman Express. He's going to tell us all about it. Please welcome Mr. Ryan Jaime.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Why in the world are you in Utah? Are we open for business in Utah? I mean, we're here in Atlanta. You're in Utah. Fill in the gap there.
So I'm from Michigan. I was born and raised in Michigan. I played football in Michigan. I actually moved out to Utah because I wanted to play football. I ended up getting injured while I was playing ball in Michigan, and I decided to try my hand in business in Salt Lake. It's a great economy. There's a lot of talented individuals that are returning from LDS missions in Salt Lake City, and so we often find that a lot of our talent pools come from Salt Lake. And for me, having lived in Salt Lake for 10 plus years and worked in the security industry, there's so much talent walking around, even friends, family. Anywhere you go, you bump into people that have been in the industry. So it's a great place for me to be networking, recruiting for technicians, for salesmen, for leadership, for back office support. It really is a melting pot for talent in the security industry.
Okay, so and I want to get into the differences of the business model of Ackerman Express. I've also heard the name XP. I've also heard the name Prodigy. These are all one and the same thing, correct?
What we found is that to go nationally, Prodigy is probably a better marketing business name. And so we've actually started to adopt the name Prodigy for the Express program. So you guys don't be confused if you hear the word Prodigy. That just means Express or XP as we sometimes refer to it.
Okay, that makes sense. What about Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia? Because, what are we doing in those markets? Are we still open for business? If somebody calls from one of those areas, are we still servicing those areas? Tell us about that.
In Philadelphia, it's a little bit of a different setup. Harrison Zipkin is actually our general manager, and he's done a great job for us. He was part of the traditional program that we had. He's made the transition very well, and he continues to write some accounts through our MSM platform and some accounts through Prodigy, and he continues to do a good job for us. Also in WDC, we have Fela Reynolds and we have Mike Hoyle that also continue on as our two GMs, and they are doing an excellent job. We're not doing as much volume in Prodigy WDC as we will in the traditional, and many people have, questioned why that is. What we've decided is that we would focus more on quality of accounts and the cost or the money it takes to create that account, and doing that at a more acceptable creation cost rather than the creation cost that we were doing it in the traditional platform.
Okay, so besides Philadelphia and Washington, D.C., you're in Utah. Let's talk about expansion of the Express branch. Where are we currently selling? Like, what are the physical locations of Express today? And then maybe give us some vision for 2019, Ryan.
Yeah, this is my favorite question.
Okay.
This is exciting. So if we're going to start on the East Coast, we're in Philly. Okay. We go up to DC. Okay. So Philly and DC. Then we're in Atlanta. We got a small team in the XP Prodigy in Atlanta. We go down to Tampa, Florida. We're opening up a team in South Carolina. Okay. We're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There's 5 there.
Wow.
Now getting over to the West Coast, we are open for business in Phoenix. We are open in Houston, Texas, and we will be opening Dallas, Texas at the first of the year.
Unbelievable. Really appreciate you taking time, Ryan, today and to talk to the team. And we're excited to see you blow and go, buddy. We have a special guest that's just approaching the stage now, and he is the new president of the Integrated Solutions Division. Let's hear all about it. Please welcome Chris B. Have a seat. Starstruck. It happens. We're happy to have you here. Chris, congratulations.
Thank you.
Promotion. It couldn't have gone to a better candidate. I believe we're in good hands. What in the heck? What's Integrated Solutions? How does it? What's the goods? Give us the down low.
Integrated Solutions is an overdue reference to what we do here in the Atlanta market. Everyone's familiar with the commercial division, and we're becoming increasingly familiar with our growth program and the Prodigy Express branch program.
Yep.
But the core established Ackerman market, what is it? And how do we refer to it differently than the other divisions in the company? So we selected the name Integrated Solutions because it really represents what we do.
Okay.
We combine burglary, life safety, home automation, video services, and a variety of different products, and we integrate those together as a solution for the residential customers and the light commercial customers that we protect.
So if we think about like the traditional Ackerman as many of us know it, that now Q24 forward will be referred to as Integrated Solutions. Okay.
All the leadership, all the staff, everything is remaining intact. When we visit with customers, we'll still be Ackerman. All of our literature and collateral will still be Ackerman, but we are within the company a integrated solutions division.
Okay, cool. So we got that out of the way. Let's talk about the exciting stuff. What do you got in store for us in 2019? I've heard rumors that there will be root beer in the drinking fountains.
That rumor is true. Go check it. April 1st, we're having everything installed.
Okay, April 1st. You heard it here
Stocked with
first.
Barge root beer.
All right.
Yeah.
Seriously, talk to us about the good stuff. I know that you have kind of been like a mad scientist putting together the plan.
We've been working on some operational programs and streamlining for sales, service, installation. Really, this year is climbing to a different level of efficiency that we have not had in prior years. The business has morphed so much over the past 2 to 3 fiscal years that we're in a new environment now. We're competing in the market with different strategies, different monthly subscription rates to remain relevant and competitive and attractive to the customers. So that's changed the financials of the business. And we've had to adjust here and adjust there to get into the preferred strike zone of the business. And so each department has their own improvement and optimization strategy during the 2019 year.
Love it. Chris,
Nick,
will you hang out with us for a minute? I got a couple other guests. I'd
I'll
love
be
to have
happy
the
to.
synergy here.
Thanks for having me.
Beautiful. Eclipse. What in the world is Eclipse? You've heard us talking about this for a long time. We've got an incredible update, an exciting update. We're going to tell you about releasing this beast, and some of you are wondering what it is. So to tell us all about it, we have the lovely and talented Ramona Armstead. Welcome to the program. Great to see you.
Thank you.
All right, come on in, bro. Come on in. So thanks for joining us tonight.
Glad to be here.
How can you best tell the Ackerman family what is Eclipse?
Yes, this is a very exciting time for Ackerman. Eclipse is a brilliantly developed web platform where we're going to make it a lot easier for the customer to be able to interact with Ackerman, whether it be on the sales side, the service side, the installation side, even the financials. The difference is that we're going to be able to see all of these things on one screen. To be able to go into this one screen and see, what credits have been issued, what invoices are out there, what's been paid, what has been paid, when the customer has called, what kind of issues the customers are having. Retention is going to have a much easier time in looking into these accounts and determining what the issues are and being able to offer answers very quickly to the customer without having to go back and forth to applications.
So we're all going to love it.
Absolutely.
When's it going to be here?
Yes. Our official go-live date has been published to be February the 4th.
Okay, you heard it here, right here on the Ackerman Show, the 4th of February. See, Chris told us a date and he used April 1st, and I got thinking about it. I know what you're talking about, Chris, but this is not an April Fool's. This is the 4th of February, okay?
Absolutely.
All
So
right.
we are working diligently with the company Aspen Root.
Mhm.
I want to give a plug out to those folks because they are doing an absolute phenomenal job in getting this custom programming done.
Ro, you have classed us up a bunch, and I appreciate you joining us. Would you hang with us? We have one more guest, and then I got something fun that I want to do with you and Chris and our next guest. My next guest is the president of Ackerman Commercial Services. He has so many amazing things in store this next year. We can't wait to hear all about them. Please welcome to the stage, Mike Sands.
Hey, how are you doing? Good to be here.
Last time we met last year about this time, you had on a lot less clothing.
Yes.
And your muscles were not inappropriate. If
Yes.
you weren't here last year, we made him dress in like a really tight V-neck.
Muscles.
In fact, we might have. Yep, if you see on your screen right there, this is an image of what that looked like.
Wow.
And people are a little disappointed. But looking dapper as always. So, Mike, we've had a great show. I know that the commercial services division has amazing things in store. And I'm not just saying that. Mike and I have actually talked about how many big, exciting things are going on. I mean, you have a minute here with your Ackerman teammates. Maybe share with them, some plans for this next year, maybe some words of wisdom.
Yeah, so much is going on, Nick, and thanks for letting me be here and be part of this team. What an up-and-coming aggressive, young, talented team we have this year. Guys are really putting it together. We put a great 18 together with business. We expect our customers to have just the highest level of support this year. We've got a good, solid basis to get into the cloud. And so we're looking at WeSuite right now as our estimating software that Ramona and the team has rolled out as an estimating software and also an opportunity pipeline. So we've had quite a bit of investment made in commercial, and the coming out party is 19. So we expect to hit some really good numbers this year.
Wonderful. We're lucky to have somebody with the experience. How many years in the industry?
Well, over 35.
35. A lot of people hadn't even been alive that long.
Well,
35 years in the industry, and then before this, let's talk about real security. You were military services. So you used to tell us military police.
Okay, so military police, and I'm talking about myself, but it's the team that's getting results.
No, I know. Look, we know that, but I mean, it's cool to say, hey, the guy in charge of our commercial division. Let me just tell you his resume.
Yeah, so I had some time with the military police, had some time with law enforcement, all the agencies, federal government, entrepreneurship being what it is, got into our own protective services for clientele, A-list, celebrities and that type of thing.
Show that picture one more time. There we go. There we go.
There was a lot to do with schooling too. I went to DC for design application of engineering security systems and Shelby campus in Louisville National Crime Prevention Institute, and spent a lot of money learning how to protect and how to defeat the systems that we actually design. So it's kind of cool. Yeah.
In all seriousness, it really, when you think about it, hey, who the people that are designing and implementing security solutions, security systems, if they have a DNA of core security, it's a huge deal. So I want to do something fun. You guys okay with that? You guys okay with that? We want to do something fun. Okay. I have something. My assistant is going to bring in a table, and so watch your feet. She's going to slide it right here in front of you. And on the table, there's 3 buzzers, one for each of you. And we're going to do a little Ackerman trivia. Okay, so we're going to see. I mean, you all have been with the company. I think you're the junior as far as been with the company 2.5 years. Okay, that doesn't. Hey, I know you're in the weeds with a lot of this stuff, so maybe you'll win this thing. So if everybody, we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. Okay, and if you want to place your bets, what I'm going to do is we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. I'm going to ask a question. First one to buzzer in gets a chance to answer. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. Okay. End of 2 minutes. Person with the most points wins. Okay? Are you ready?
Ready to go.
2 minutes on the clock. And first question. What was the name of the project that Ackerman did last year with Star 94? Okay, that's Ramona first.
Security summer?
Let me re-ask the question that makes it more specific, because we actually that's true. So she's right. Give her a point. Thank you. What were you going to say, Mike?
It's Christmas when we gave away the charity.
Yes.
Christmas
yeah. What's it called?
Oh,
you remember it?
I thought it was Christmas giveaway or something like that.
Breaking and entering,
right.
and I should have had this more specific because both of them are correct.
I say give the point to Ramona.
Okay. Well, let's give it to Ramona. By the way, we're doing it again this year. So coming up in the next month, you're going to start learning the details. The Ackerman elves are going to be at it again, and we're going to be securing a Christmas for less fortunate families. So we're excited to be doing that again this year. Okay, I paused all that time, so start the clock back up. Next question. What is the name of the trainer for the Blue Dot training program? I didn't write this question. What is the name of the Brittany wrote this. What is the name of the trainer for the Blue Dot customer service training?
Oh.
Mike.
Perry is his last name.
Yes. Yes. Perry's his last name. Bill Perry. That's right. So half a point for Mike. Okay, thanks. Moving on. Name 4 Ackerman employees who have been here over 10 years. Mike Sands buzzed in first.
Al Oliver, Larry Johnson. I would say myself. And I'd also say Shirley Green.
On your screen right now are all of our Ackerman veterans. Anybody that's been with the company over 10 years, they're on your screen right now. If you see these people, they all have name badges now. So go up and tell them thank you. Thank you for sticking with us, and the best is yet to come. Okay, game on. Back in the game. Name of an accounting manager that got married last year. Chris.
Debbie Dupree.
That's right. That's her new married name. For an extra bonus point, her maiden name,
Beard.
Debbie Beard. Another point for Chris. Good.
Go, Chris.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do one more. What is the name of the former defensive end for the Philadelphia Eagles who defends our home? That was
Hugh Douglas.
Hugh Douglas, and he wins it. It's Mike Sands, ladies and gentlemen, with the win. Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a magnificent night. Hopefully you've learned some things. Hopefully you had some fun. You smiled. We've tried to make it fun this year. This is our version of a town hall meeting instead of trying to pull you all out and invariably miss people because we got to keep the business running while we do it. We thought we'd have some fun and hope you enjoyed it. I think this next year will be simply the best. And with that, Tina Turner's going to take us out. Tina Turner, Simply the Best. I'm dubbing it the theme to 2019. We're going to have an awesome year. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
I hope you've enjoyed our show today and share our excitement about 2019 and beyond. It's about to get fun, and I want to thank you for being a great partner with a great attitude and making Ackerman the best in the business.
You're simply the best.